the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with Coach Reg. Now, I say about a month ago. Was it a little month? Was it a little over a month?
Right, a little over a month.
A little over a month, we had a conversation about Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, and you had some, you said that Luis Ortiz, I don't want to misquote you, but you said Luis Ortiz is going to be easy work. We're just going to outclass him.
Right.
How do you think the fight went, man? What do you think about the fight?
Well, in the beginning, he was outclassing me, which I said he was. But I just think that Luis Ortiz died out. He got tired, and Deontay Wilder just took over. I do think that it should be a rematch. I don't understand why the ref will walk him over to the doctor if he's not cut or none of that. I just don't understand that. But, I mean, a knockout is a knockout, period. And I think Luis Ortiz died out, and he got knocked out. So now I can give Deontay Wilder credit because he actually beat somebody. So now, he's a good heavyweight. I give him his credit now.
It seems like you're I don't know, maybe if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're alluding to maybe they cheated.
I mean, I'm just saying, from my experience in coaching, the only way the referee would walk a fight over to the doctor is if he cut. So I'm just trying to figure out what was the point of you walking him over to the doctor. He's already hurt. He had him out on his feet, and then not only that, he wasn't throwing punches for like 20 seconds. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a business. No excuses. He lost. He got knocked out. And I'm just saying, like, it's just, credit to Deontay Wilder. He won the fight, and, I give him credit now because he beat somebody.
Is Deontay Wilder a better fighter than you initially thought?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. The only thing about Deontay Wilder, he has to learn how to fight on that back foot. He cannot fight going backwards. And I say that, and I'm going to stick by that because he can't. He can't fight going backwards. So...
What did you see in this fight that you didn't see in Deontay Wilder before?
Well, to me, Deontay Wilder looks the same in all his fights. Like, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing that he does different. I mean, he looks the same in all his fights. He looks to land the big shots instead of setting the shots up. He looks to land the big shots. If you can push him back, you can beat him. I mean, if you can push him back, you can beat him. But you also got to learn how to. If you can't take that right hand, it's a wrap. Because he does have power. That 1-2 is dangerous.
Some would say Ortiz pushed him back for a lot of the fight, and he didn't get the job done.
I agree, he did, but he died out. He died out. And I think he dropped too much weight too fast. I mean, he died out. And because if you look at it, he was doing strength and conditioning too many days a week. And that kills your body. You can't do strength and conditioning the same week of your fight. It don't work. It's not going to work.
Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Is the fight going to happen? And if it happens, who wins?
Well, I hope so. AJ won that fight. And, man, that's going to be a good fight. But AJ chin is suspect, man. I mean, I seen that with this fight with the guy Parker. I mean, so can he take that power? It's just if you can hit a fighter, cool. But if the fighter hits you, how do you react to it? You know what I mean? And when you go into these fights, you got to have from plan A to plan Z. So it can't just be, all right, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to walk him down and I'm going to hit him with this shot. But what if that shot don't work? Now what's next? You know what I mean? So you got to go in the fight, every fight from plan A to plan Z. You know what I mean?
Is Anthony Joshua the goods, or are UK fans just overly excited about a star?
I mean, he's good. He's good, but fighting Deontay Wilder, we'll know how good he really is. Because, I mean, out of the guys that he's fighting, like, I mean, his biggest fight was with Klitschko. And he didn't look too good on that, even though he got the win. But, if he fight Deontay Wilder, we'll really be able to tell if he's just overhyped. To me, I think he's a good fighter. Is he a great fighter? I can't tell. I wouldn't be able to say that. I mean, but right now, Deontay Wilder holds the crown. I give him his credit now because he beat somebody that was worth beating. he holds the crown, and you know, until they take it from him, he's just the king right now.
Is the UK taking over fighting?
I believe so. I mean, they got so many fans. I mean, you know, you got certain people in the US selling out 6,000, but the UK, they sell out, you know, you sell out Wembley Stadium. That's huge, man. That's about almost 90,000 people. You know what I mean? That's huge. I mean, opposed to selling to 8,000, 9,000 people, like that's huge, man. That's huge. So
if Deontay Wilder can somehow defeat Anthony Joshua, do you think he'll get that type of fanfare back in the States? Or do you think that regardless if he beats Joshua, he'll never have the fanfare because of how Americans support their fighters?
That's it. He won't have that type of fan base. Because win or lose, UK stand by their fighters. The US is the only ones who, once the fighter lose, they just lose faith in them. Like, all right, that's it. He's never going to be the same fighter again. You know what I mean? Like, let's take Lomachenko for an example. He lost his first fight. Did he lose fans? No. He lost his first fight, and he gained millions of fans. You know, so we the only ones that really give up on our fighters. UK, they stick by their fighters, man.
Well, Vasily Lomachenko did come in with like 400 amateur fights,
right? And
the fans knew that. And he also fought a Salido who was about 15 pounds overweight. And I don't know, I think he hit him with like what, 15 to 20 low blows. So I think that people kind of gave Vasily Lomachenko a pass on that fight, just overall because of what he faced and that being one of his first fights that he fought as a pro.
Right, but let me ask you a question. If that was Andre Ward that lost his first fight, will Andre Ward still be Andre Ward? No.
Do you think that's a European and African American thing, or do you think that's an American citizen versus a European fighter thing?
I think it's both.
Okay.
I think it's both. Because, you know, even though he's an Olympian, you know, like, but US, like, we got to learn to stick by our fighters, man. We got to have more faith in our fighters. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much. US is too divided. You know what I mean? Like, we give all of the overseas fighters too much credit. You know, like they're doing something different. Our fighters work just as hard. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, a lot of them fighters, I'm not going to say all of them is juiced up, but it's been known, you know, for them to juice. So.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time, Coach Reg. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
The game, 'cause see the boxing voice.